here we go with the semifinals. This is it. The last elimination round before the finals. Phobos, Rush, Cart, and AL. Let's do this.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
See the view from on board with Phobos, and I watched Rush get that hole shot. Phobos trying so hard to catch him right here in second place. You can see those green lights just ahead. From up in the sky, coming out of the tunnel on the lower left of your screen, it's Rush in first, getting chased down by Phobos, but Cart and L are absolutely still in this. Nobody can afford a single mistake at this point. We've got a river of whoops rounding out the high tree section to bring in the first lap. Here's the view from on board with Phobos, still trying to catch Rush, not too far ahead of him. Look, there he is. He can see him. Oh, and he's getting closer too. But that is, of course, the battle for first place. What really matters this round is the battle for second place. You can see Cart FPV trying so hard to catch Phobos in second there in the red drone as they enter the high tree section. Here's the view from on board with Phobos. Let's have a look at him line of sight and see if we can get a little bit of Cart FPV in the frame. This Cart trying to get out. Cart makes it out first. I think Phobos got the curse of the door there. So looking back at the view from the sky, you see the blue drone, Cart FPV, now in front of Phobos. That was a major error that's going to really upset things, but there is still a lap and a half for these pilots to catch up. No, there isn't. This is the final lap. My mistake. I'm watching Rush get ready to round out. He's about to take first place, but there's a tight battle for Cart and Phobos. They're going to be so close. Who's coming out first? Oh my gosh. Phobos comes across with 0.09 of a second ahead of Cart FPV, narrowly knocking out Cart FPV, and AL FPV finishing fourth place here in the semifinals. Rush, the Tiny Whoop IO 2-year champion, moves on. Phobos, another Tiny Whoop Go champion, moves on. Cart FPV, unbelievable pilot, joining us from Japan, unfortunately knocked out alongside AL FPV, who's here flying his first official Tiny Whoop Go race. Rab, let's fire it up.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
This will be a race to remember. Rich, Rush, Bri5, and Phobos sit on the front porch of the cozy cabin in the winter woodland. And here we go for the launch. All four got off. Phobos got the whole shot. And he's already been passed by Rush and Rich. Oh my gosh, look at the front of the pack. Currently, Rush FPV in first place, leading Rich. All four of these pilots neck and neck. Look at the multicam. I feel like I'm almost looking at one quad. This is beautiful. Look at these four quads. Still no errors. A little bit of a bobble there. Set Phobos back just a touch. And there's a little bit of a bobble for Rush. And that is a big setback. So now we've got Rich in first place. And look at the clean air he's gathered by flying a zero-error flight so far. He's getting chased by Bri5 and Phobos. That's where the real battle is right now, because they're trying to get that second place again. If you are in first or second, you secure your slot in the finals of this entire event. So this is a huge race for the gap between second and third, and we're watching it right there. Bri5 currently in second place, battling against Phobos. And look how close they are here on their final lap, going through the low section, getting ready to enter the tunnels there. And they're chasing down Rich. We can still see Rich just ahead of them in first place. I'm going to jump on board and see how close he can actually see him. This is the view from on board Bri5, and there's the green lights of Rich, the UK champion, just ahead of him. Bri5 knows he has no room for error coming out of the cabin. There's Rich crossing over, a bobble by Bri5, and he cuts it 0.03 seconds ahead of Phobos.
Wow.
Oh, but I hate to say Bri5 missed his face punch on Santa.